Kentucky Denver here. Act 3 of Kentucky Route Zero. No need for introductions. I've been playing the same thing for a little while now. You guys know what this is. Let's do it. Do it. You can't see it, but I flexed at the camp like I was coming at you, like we were going to fight. Never mind. That's why I should turn the camera on, but I wasn't in the mood. .83 and sunny now. Looks like it's going to get up to about 101 by late afternoon in Louisville and 103 in E-Town. Not a cloud in sight. So get out those parasols. Haha. It's a weird thing to laugh about. Major accident just ahead of the Bardstown exit, so if you're headed to work on 31, you are late, my friend. Haha. Stop laughing, dick. Sugar? Just a little. I forgot how you take your coffee. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. I heard you yelling. Bad dreams? We were up on a roof, Ira and I and Charlie, eating a light supper. I was drinking sweet tea. Charlie was reading. We were surrounded by other houses, closely packed, huge sidewalks. It must have been... What's that word? A city? That's it, I'm sure. Below us, a group of people were gathered, standing quietly. A man was reading from a book. I asked Ira about the weather. Would it rain on Tuesday, or when would the sun set? Something like that. He wouldn't answer me. Charlie stood up and Ira told him to watch his step, and then I remembered. I woke up before I could stop him. Charlie was alone on that roof. I guess he was. He was so bright. His teacher said, what was the word? Imaginative. That's it. How could I forget? It wasn't his fault. It wasn't anyone's fault, Conway. That's what we mean when we say it's an accident. Sure. Well, we have a mail order delivery today. Might be a long drive. I hope the truck can hold up. That truck will outlive us all. I hope you're right. I'm glad you'll keep it. Ira would have wanted you to have it. It's been running since Charlie was born. Ira took me to the hospital in that truck. So did you once. When you fainted. My hero. So, long drive. They said they couldn't come in person. Maybe just a shut-in. I didn't recognize the address. The order is all... I'm sure we can fill it. I guess that'll be the last. I guess it will be. The last act of Lisette's Antiques. What's the word? Finale. Maybe. No, that's not the word. I just need to think a bit. More coffee or something, or I've had too much. It'll come to you. Maybe. I'm not sure anymore. It seems inevitable there will start to be words I lose forever. What are those boxes you set in the hallway? Those are your clothes. You packed them yesterday. Oh, this is getting sad. Okay. Alright, I have to prepare myself for the emotion of this. I of course. Cora should be here soon. Will you wait with me? Sure, Liz. I'll wait with you. There's your traffic and weather on the 5s. That's every 10 minutes. Brought to you by the Consolidated Power Company. Stick around for Old Kentucky Home with Kate, helping you turn your humble home into a mansion after this. Alright, well I had an assumption that this game would take a sad turn, but here we are. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that should probably get looked at. But that's only if you make a late payment on a follow-up visit. I think everything went well enough here that they'll only want to bill for... Oh, he's awake! How do you feel, old man? All fixed up. Truman says you might be a bit misty coming out of it, so... I was dreaming. That's unlikely. Neuronfall is quite powerful. In fact, many patients report a sensation of lost time. Do you feel like you've lost time? I absolutely do. It's been about 2 hours. I feel like I got some rest. Good. How about that leg? How's your leg feeling? Yeah, that's the important part. Conway shifts his leg a bit in the chair, testing it. Well? Whew. Let's go for the, let's see what happens when I say this. It was the heat. The shingles were cracked in the sun, and one of them slipped out under his feet. Shingles? What are you talking about? Who slipped? Your thoughts and feelings are probably still a bit nebulous from the Neuronfall. That's totally normal. It'll pass. I wouldn't recommend driving at least for another hour or two regardless. Thank you, Doctor. Sure, Let's talk about a few things you should be aware of. Recovery, rehabilitation, and side effects. How long am I going to be recovering? Well, at your age, I want to be clear. You should expect lingering effects of the injury for more or less the rest of your life. Don't immerse it fully in water. Avoid extremes of temperature. I'd stay away from dusty roads and mountain lions as much as possible. Mountain lions? Good advice in any context. Best thing you can do is keep it clean and free of debris. What do I clean it with? Only clean your leg with a soft cloth moistened with water or isopropyl alcohol. You'll definitely want to avoid abrasive agents like detergents or other solvents. So do you have any questions? Anything about the bill that didn't make sense? I didn't mean to rush you, but I have an early fishing trip. I don't want to think about the bill right now. Sure. Well, you can go over it later. If you have any questions, there's a phone number on the bottom where you can reach the Consolidated Power Company. We'll handle all the billing. I wouldn't put it off too long if I were you. Oh, one more thing. Don't be alarmed if you experience any side effects of the Neuronfall. Typically, we see daydreaming, deja vu, pensiveness, fugue states, irregular perception of time. About 15% of patients report a generalized sensation of lateness. Nothing to be alarmed about, just keep it in mind. Thanks for your help. Julian's outside. We can head back to your truck. Well, this is getting weird. Museum of Dwellings. Well, let's see what everybody has to say. How are the drugs treating you? Streetlights seem a bit brighter. Oh, like trails and tracers? Something like that. My mom used to get that. She had migraines. My folks had a peculiar relationship with medicine. We almost never had a regular doctor or health insurance or anything like that. Our immigration stuff was a mess for most of my childhood, so we only qualified for state programs in small patches before something or other would get contested, and we learned to just pile on dentist appointments and stuff in those short windows. If a cock got infected or a migraines were too much to handle, Mom would talk to so-and-so who knew so-and-so, usually another minor, and end up with some pills, and instead of medical advice, every pill came with gossipy, anecdotal warnings and superstitions. Like all this lore that came with it. Like magic, dangerous, mysterious. You ever run into any problems? Sure, yeah. Stuff would be expired or mislabeled. Mom was allergic to penicillin, as it turned out. That was scary. And one time, in high school, Weaver got these pills to help her focus. She was so smart, but always going off in different directions, mind racing. Like 5 conversations going on in her head at once, and you're lucky if even one of them is with someone in the room, you know? So she had these pills, and they seemed to help. I was struggling in school too, failing my history class. She offered to share the pills. Did it help? At first, yeah, it helped a lot. I had a kind of presence and clarity of purpose that I've never really had otherwise. I didn't want to stop taking them. One day I was sitting in my bed, my notebook was open next to me on top of a textbook, and I was holding a pen in my hand. I remembered this moment from several years before. It came up so suddenly, with such precision, I couldn't put it out of my mind. I felt I had to stay with it until I'd recalled the whole thing perfectly. It was just a tiny nothing moment. My mom patching up the side of a bird cage, winding some spare wire around the frame to reinforce it. I was fixated on that image and that sound. The cage kind of bending and twanging as she worked on it, rapping and nodding, scraping copper against paint like bowing a rubber violin with a railroad tie. My parents came back from a triple shift and found me still sitting near the edge of the bed, pen in my hand, delirious with thirst, patching that birdcage with a 1,000-yard stare. Oof. Let's check in on Blue. It's been a little bit. How you doing, girl? You get some rest back there? That doctor seemed nice enough. Just got in over his head is all. Alright, well, I guess we can't really talk to Ezra, so let's get in the truck and see where we're supposed to go. So what's the plan here? See what Shannon thinks. Okay. Let's take another look at the farmhouse. At that farmhouse. Well, no, let's go back and visit the gas station attendant. Sure, okay, worth a shot. Let's move on. I'm really glad I decided to play this. I'm having a ton of fun. Hopefully I don't get lost again. I had to chop that out of one of the last episodes. But it was okay. I need the editing practice anyways. The truck's engine sputters and dies, and Conway guides it carefully off the road next to a fallen tree. Uh-oh. That's not good. A tree. Oh, love it. Well, let's look at the truck then. Nothing to be done? Can you take a look at it? I guess I could poke around in there, but I don't know a damn thing about engines. Wait. Is this why you always leave your truck running? Just superstitious. Right, any other quirks I should know about? Don't name dogs after loved ones. Huh. No Aunt Blue, I guess? Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here that could give us a hand? It looks like a road crew's been out here. Hey, we should call someone. Do you know a good towing company? Yep, we're going to go with Lucky Boot Collision and Towing. For obvious reasons. Lucky Boot. Alright, I'll give him a call. Hope I can get a signal out here. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Hi, hello. We've got an old, I want to say diesel. Old truck just stalled out. Go sleepy. Did I wake you? Your card says open 23 hours a day. Inquisitive. Yeah, that's why I'm calling exactly. That's all. Apologetic. No, it's okay. We just need to get to an auto shop and get this taken care of. Concerned. Thanks for the offer, but we really just need a tow is all. Neighborly. We already ate. As soon as you can get out here, we're off 65 somewhere, just kind of pulled up by this tree that fell over. Specific. That's actually a pretty accurate description of it, yeah. Hanging over the power lines, just like that. Did you see it go down? Indulgent. Okay, my pleasure. How long do you think you'll be? Radio music. Hello? Alright, well, let's talk to Shannon first. I think they're on their way. Guess we have some time to kill. Pretty grim place to be stuck. I wonder what happened to the tree. Maybe it was just old. You know what used to happen to old trees out in the forest? Wildfire would come through and clear them all out. It made room for the new trees. But then people built houses and we can't have fires going all the time. So we keep putting them out. Now we have all these old trees choking out the saplings. Starving the young trees for resources, just clinging on to life until snap. And then some road crew comes by and blasts the stump with dynamite. I think I'll take a look at that radio of yours. Maybe I can get it going again. No point in just standing around. Let's see what Ezra's doing. Are you bored? Not yet. Okay. To me, you look a little bored. Let's play a game. What would you like to play? We can tell the future with this little tree branch. It's pretty easy. We just break off all the little sticks on each section and count through the different things that could happen. Okay, what should we ask? It should be about you. I can't do both the counting out and the questions. What kind of job will I have next? Ezra snaps the smaller branches away one at a time, counting out possibilities. Doctor, lawyer, taxman, driver. Driver. Okay, what else? What kind of bed will I sleep in tonight? Snaps the smaller branches away one at a time, counting out possibilities. King size, queen size, twin size, bunk. Bunk. The other branches are too bare. Don't worry about it too much, it's just a bunch of sticks. Oh, well, I gotta talk to my girl, Blue. How long do you think we'll be waiting here? Do you get bored late at night? I don't. I like it better when everyone else is asleep. Alright, let's see what Shannon has to say. How's it looking? The leads are badly corroded, but I'm making progress. That's what I like about working on electronics. It gets easier as you go on. For me, it's just the opposite. Almost there. I wonder if I can wander off to the side here. Oh. What? Okay. Johnny, is it the right way? I don't recognize these trees. What's to recognize? Just a bunch of trees. The trees are so quiet, right? Usually you'd hear birds, wind, a squirrel or something. Turn your ears down and focus on the radio, Cricket. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm a little bored. I'll work some chord progressions in my head for a while or something. Haha. Bizarre. Gotta keep a good eye on the winding road ahead. How far out are we? Teasing. Are we there yet? Oh, stop. Harry's not going to be happy. You know he doesn't like me anyway. I'll tell him about the frog? He won't understand. Hey, yeah. Didn't you play this record? Didn't you play on this record? Go-Go was on it. Yeah, Go-Go. Go-Go. That guy's out of control. We should do a set with him. Only Johnny plays the notes I like. Aw. What time is it? It's late. Harry's gonna flip out. That old man was born flipped. I just hope we can scrape up some tips. Hard enough when you get there on time. I'll make sure Harry pays up. I have a way with him. I know. That was strange. You know, we're already late. Are you going to explain all this to Harry? Oh, no way. You're the smooth talker. In fact, I bet you'd have no problem explaining we had to stop out of the goodness of our nature and check on some wayfaring strangers. Fine, just for a few minutes, though. You're the best, and hey, maybe if they're not busy they can fill some seats at the gig. You know, if no one's there, Harry will try and bilk us on our fee. Okay. Maniacs. Are you okay? Sure. You? Oh no, I'm fine. Thanks. They were in a hurry. Some folks are always in a hurry. Not you though, huh? You just keep drifting along and don't let anyone rush you. What is that? Is that patience? Something like patience? Guess that's what I like about you, old man. You know how to wait. I don't think I ever will. Junebug to Johnny. Stay here. Careful, he's wicked with strangers. Huh, you. You didn't have to stop. We've got a tow coming. Hear that, Cricket? We didn't have to stop. Oh, why'd we stop? That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So... Oh, we thought you were stopping to help. Sure, something like that. Listen, we've got 2 questions for you folks. What kind of people do you take us for? I mean, how do we strike you? Not sure I follow. What kind of temperament do you think we have? What kind of work would you say we do? I guess some kind of art thing, maybe? It may be. She's the artist. I'm just an entertainer. Now here's another question for you. Do you like music? Do you like music? Lisette used to sing in taverns on the weekend. Beautiful stuff. Of course you do. Say, they should come to our gig. What an idea. Sorry, let me try that again. What an idea! Well, we're waiting for a tow. A tow? I won't hear about it. This time of night, you'll be kicking your heels till dawn. We'll fix your truck up. Me and Johnny are a couple of regular gearheads. Why, I just put a new cylinder block in this baby over here. I gotta go with the Sloth on Wheels. That's what we call our bike. We call it the Sloth on Wheels, 'cause it's too tired. We'll get you fixed up quick so you can come to the gig. See, we have a regular booking tonight, and well, we're running late. Very late. That's what I told them. Now the old man who runs this venue, Harry Esperanza, is notorious withholder. If we don't get a few bodies in the crowd, well, he'll go all penny pinching on us. Just a short set. We only have 1 song prepared. You'll come to the gig, won't you? I mean, I have a feeling I end up there either way, but the music in this game has been great, so I'm going to say of course it will. Of course they will. Can you believe we almost didn't stop? Hungry, old lady? I think I've got crust in the sidecar here. After all, it's so late. Well, it's all said and done. We stopped, that's all that matters. Our gig's at an old tavern called the Lower Depths. It's over there by Old Charlie Moran Highway, just east off 65. We usually take a right off the interstate around the petting zoo. Johnny likes the petting zoo. I do like the petting zoo. Now, let's see about that truck of yours. I feel certain we can get it running. Alright guys, well, we're going to call the episode here, and next time I see you or you see me, we'll be enjoying a little concert. So have a good rest of your day, night, week, weekend, whenever you're seeing this, and I look forward to playing this for you guys again. Have a good one. Thanks.